My name is Angela Watkins. I'm a mother of three. I am a current resident of Good Shepherd Housing.
My name is Eric, and I am a part of the Career Power program. I'm from the United States, and I grew up here, was raised here.
My name is Chanel Jones. I'm 4 generations. It's my grandmother, my mother, me, and my daughter.
We were homeless at the time, and I had just lost my mom. At that time I came into the program, I needed housing right then and there.
A couple years back, me and my mom experienced homelessness. Times felt hard.
At the time, I was pretty lost on what I really wanted to do with my life. Didn't know what I had planned, didn't know what I wanted to do, didn't know if I wanted to study or continue anything. I was just really lost.
I am so encouraged about the future of an organization that has such a powerful past. In the 1970s, they simply saw a family in need and they rallied resources in order to meet that family's need. In the 1980s, they began rental programs that assisted 70 families. In the 1990s, they realized that this organization had gone beyond volunteer capacity and they professionalized it. 2000s, they were able to start the purchasing of their own units, and recently we just cut the ribbon for our 100th unit.
Good Shepherd really is the backbone of any community. You would be more than happy to have Good Shepherd ever come and be a part of your community and be an owner. We care how people are living, we care about how the community is functioning, so when Good Shepherd is present in the community, you always know you have a partner there.
Coming to Good Shepherd Housing, I see myself in our mission. My father passed away in a tragic accident before I was born. My mom had no education. She had a brand new baby and a future very different than the one that she imagined. And she lived in affordable housing, financed in a very similar way that we have, and was able to create a foundation and a life for herself and her kid. And I understand how important solid foundation and housing is in creating resilience and allowing people to approach the potential of their lives.
When I first moved into my first apartment with Good Shepherd Housing, that was a big accomplishment for me.
They were helping with my after-school programs. They actually paid for me to take my driver's license course. So they just helped me through a lot of things. Me being a single parent, just graduated, had a baby a year after, then started school. So they was able to help me.
So we're not just investing in our community, we're continuing our approach of case management, wraparound services to make sure that our investments are well stewarded and the families that live there for whatever period of time that they're there have the resources that they need to thrive.
My caseworker that I have is Miss Cecilia. She's wonderful. She pretty much just sits down to plan out a goal. My goal was getting my own place for me and my daughter. Once I met that goal, she was able to give me resources on how to maintain my apartment.
She was always, sending me videos on how to interview and what to expect during her interview and the questions to ask during the interview. She was there, she was on it.
So our case managers are assigned to all of our residents. They get to know the families and their particular needs. They build relationships and they can help them get connected to community resources. It also includes working with clients on budgeting, helping them take steps towards self-sufficiency.
They kind of guided me. I learned to trust them, telling me what I gotta do step by step, just leading me, changing the trajectory of my life. I really appreciate all of that.
The most joyous thing I would say is not feeling like I'm alone.
Home, a place where I can feel safe. I can feel safe in. My kids and I.
So my daughter was my motivation. I didn't want to be the stereotype. I don't want my daughter to be ashamed. Okay, my mom had me as a teenager. I want her to be like, okay, my mom had me. She went to school. She finished her bachelor's degree in a year and a half. So I just want to be able to show like, okay, yes, I had you as a teen, but this is what I have overcome.
Affordable housing provides this stability where people don't have to worry about home. They can worry about the obstacles that they are encountering. They can worry about how they're going to solve the next issue and how they're going to grow the resilience of themselves and their families.
My goal for my kids is to do better than what I did. I didn't go to college. My kids are in college.
I am excited about my future. I am currently a supervisor at the site that I work at. Once I finish my graduate degree, I'm going to be working on my PhD, and I just feel like, with the support that I have gotten from Good Shepherd Housing, this has definitely motivated me to succeed even more.
I decided that I wanted to pursue college. I am majoring in automotive engineering. I feel pretty great.
What I'd love for people to take away from the story that we're sharing and what we've built for the last 50 years is that it is individual connections that make all the difference. It's people being vulnerable enough to share their problems because they have a trusting relationship with us. It's being able to acknowledge that yes, there are barriers, but there's a community of people that are ready and willing to help break those barriers down together.